self-taught cook, like the best of us. And what are you going to rant about?
I'm going to rant about all sorts of stuff.
Come on then.
I might rant about Tesco's.
Here we go. Here comes Lucas. So welcome him. Give him a good time because he's looking a bit tender today.
I'm not as tender actually. I ranted last weekend at Abergavenny, and I was very, very tender then, and I'm not so tender today. I tell you what, I was going to rant about one thing, which I might get onto in a minute, but I've got a few other things. One, I just did a demo over there, and I burnt my fish, and it's induction hobs. I hate them. I'd never ever. I know they're good. I know they're sustainable. I know gas is running out. I know all of that. Induction hobs are really, really difficult to cook on. They're either cold or they're hot. You move your pan, they go off. I mean, it's terrible. I'm sorry if there are any induction hob manufacturers here, but really, I mean, can't we, let's sort of gather gas from cows' bums or something and do that instead, because it'd be much more fun. What else? Bacon sandwiches where the bacon's not cooked properly. You know that when you bite into a bacon sandwich and you go, oh, bacon sandwich is something, you're really feeling a bit tender, and you have a bacon sandwich, and the fat is all sort of floggy and flaggy and flubby, and you go, and it's horrid, and it spoils the experience of bacon sandwich, which is not a good thing. Wobbly tables, just put half a cork under them, and they won't wobble. It's really annoying. The number of times I've spilt a drink because you've sat down and you put your elbows on things like that, and your wine spills all over the table. Cheese with bits in. I like cheese and I like fruit and I like them together. Don't whiz your cheese to smithereens and put the bits of fruit in it and squidge it back together. It's infantilism of food. It's just, if you're not grown up enough to eat, an apricot and some white Stilton, I'm not sure white Stilton's what that's about really, actually, but anyway, so that's another thing. And then the other thing, which actually I did sort of rant about vaguely last week, was supermarket vegetable perfection, and how it's this idea that vegetables have to be shiny and glossy and sort of supermodels just stepped out of the salon sort of things. Not everything is like that, and some of the things that taste really good aren't like that. And quinces have fluff on them, but you never see a quince in a supermarket because people think they're mouldy, and you never see. I mean, Egremont russet sales are going down because people think that they've got sort of scrofula. And I think it's really sad. I think we're going to lose, actually, to be serious for a minute, we're going to lose lots of stuff because we're becoming used to this sort of sanitized fruit and veg, and people already, they're things that have become relative rarities, unless you grow them or unless you live in an area like this where there are people doing wonderful things. But gooseberries people don't buy because they're not sort of easy access, easy listening fruit. You take them, they're sweet and whatever. Quince is another one. Fruit that you're never going to see in a supermarket, but that are wonderful. But people don't even know about the mulberries. But where there's also some of the vegetables just look pretty unprepossessing really, but they taste wonderful. Celeriac is sort of wispy and gnarled and knotted and knobby and scabrous. Where does this stop? Where does this sort of body fascism of fruit and vegetables stop? I think it's the beginning of a potentially disastrous slippery slope that's sort of anti-choice and anti-diversity, and it's fascistic. It's the fascism of fruit and veg. Anyway, so sorry, random selection of ranty bits there, but I think let's hear it for crispy bacon and gnarled and knobby vegetables and steady tables and gas hobs. Bye.